Yeah. What up, wrestling fans and YouTubers? S-Deuce is the name. Talking Wrestling is the game. Last night, Monday Night Raw, a lot of people thought it was going to be Roadblock 2.0. And I guess you could say that because Roadblock was more of a Sunday Night Raw than it was a pay-per-view. But let's get into it. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens start the show, of course, to celebrate like two best friends would, the best of best friends. Mick Foley comes out. All of a sudden, a shark cage is lowered into the ring. And Foley tells Jericho that he's going to have to be in that shark cage 15 feet above the ring when Kevin Owens defends his Universal title once again against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has another opportunity at the Universal title at the Royal Rumble, this time with Chris Jericho suspended above the ring. I don't like the idea. I think Roman finally takes a belt at Royal Rumble, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get there. Rusev and Cass, Big Cass, had a rematch last night. Big Cass gets himself disqualified while beating the holy hell out of Rusev in the corner. The ref gave him a 5 count, immediately disqualified him, which I think he could have done it one more time. So people wouldn't have known that was the planned finish to the match. I mean, he went 1, 2, he got to 5 and he immediately rang the bell. You know, sometimes they give him a break or they give him a warning. No warning this time. Cass got disqualified. So Enzo and Cass are in the back talking. Enzo apologizes, saying that he's costing Cass these W's and that he's sorry, you know, and that maybe Cass should focus, blah, blah. And Cass says no. Rusev had that beaten come to him. But then a guy comes in and gives Enzo a letter. That letter says that Enzo has to go to sensitivity classes because of a couple of weeks ago on Raw when he was walking around naked. So throughout the night, we get sensitivity courses with Enzo Amore, Bo Dallas, Jinder Mahal, Darren Young, and Bob Backlund. And there were a couple of funny skits. I like the fact that Bo Dallas is sporting a beard, which of course is going to lead people to go crazy on the rumor mill and say that he's going to SmackDown to join his brother, but that won't happen. I think if they were going to pull the trigger on Bo Dallas joining the Wyatt family, it would have happened already. So yeah, just funny skits throughout the night with Enzo at the sensitivity classes, which ended in him and Jinder Mahal going eye to eye, and then Lana and Rusev and Jinder Mahal, well, Rusev and Jinder Mahal jump Enzo. So I'm guessing next week on Monday Night Raw, we're going to have Rusev and Jinder Mahal against Enzo and Big Cass. Look forward to it. Why not? Neville comes out. Neville comes out and calls out Rich Swann. Neville is full-fledged heel, which I love. I love the new beard. So Rich Swann comes out. Then Brian Kendrick comes out. They jump Rich Swann, which causes TJP to make the save. Only when he slid in the ring, Neville kicked him right in the face. So at the end, of course, Neville did all the damage, but Brian Kendrick stood tall in the middle of the ring with the champion, the Cruiserweight champion, and the #1 contender, TJP, laid out in the middle of the ring. Now, the New Day came out for the first time on Raw since August of 2015 without the tag team titles. If you didn't know, spoiler alert, Sheamus and Cesaro are the new tag team champions. It prompts them to come out. And the New Day congratulates Cesaro, not Sheamus. Sheamus still playing the heel on the team, which is okay. He's the bad guy. He should be the bad guy. So he plays the bad guy well. And Cesaro, being the good guy, has the crowd behind him. This caused the club to come out. And I have never been happier to hear the club's music, thinking that they were going to be thrust back into the title picture, and they're not, because the Shining Stars came out and we had an 8-man tag in which the faces won. Sheamus and Cesaro are the tag team champions, and I don't know how much I agree with it, but there's nothing we can do now. The New Day do have a rematch. They do get their rematch, but I don't think they'll win the belts back. Maybe it's time for Big E to focus on his singles career. Xavier Woods is an awesome singles wrestler too. So is Kofi Kingston, former US champ, Intercontinental champ. These guys can do just fine on their own. They can still be friends, but we'll have to wait and see. So Sasha Banks comes out and wants to congratulate Charlotte face to face, but Nia Jax comes out. Sasha's on crutches, you know, her leg got messed up Sunday night. But Nia Jax comes out and first she verbally destroys Sasha, then physically destroys her, throws her all around the ring, and then just leaves. Nobody came out to help, which I don't understand. But Raw's women's division is floundering right now. They I don't know what they're gonna do. But Charlotte comes out to celebrate her Fourth title reign, Bayley comes out and challenges Charlotte to a one-on-one match. Bayley's beaten Charlotte twice already. Well, make that 3 times because Bayley defeated the women's champion last night, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. They called it an upset. I don't know how much of an upset it is. I know that the WWE is trying to recreate some of that magic that happened in NXT with Charlotte and Sasha and Bayley and Sasha, but they can't do that because a lot of that magic came from the crowd. TakeOver Brooklyn 2015, they had that Iron Woman match and it was amazing. But again, the crowd really helped the matches. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. But Charlotte and Bayley seem to be, they're going to feud. Braun Strowman told Mick Foley he wanted Sami Zayn. Foley said Sami Zayn had the night off. So Strowman says, I'll get Sami Zayn or else. Titus O'Neil and Sin Cara come out for a match. Braun Strowman comes out and destroys the both of them. I mean, he destroyed the both of them. It was bad. Then we had a cruiserweight match between Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar. And I like this feud. It's a little side feud for the cruiserweights. But what I enjoyed most about it was Austin Aries was on commentary again. That's right. Austin Aries has been doing commentary for these cruiserweights. And last night was no different. But Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander went one-on-one. Cedric Alexander gets the win, which notches them up 1 apiece. Noam Dar beat Cedric a couple of weeks ago. Cedric beat Noam Dar last night. Noam Dar challenges him again, but says this time, I want it to be for the hand of Alicia Fox. If you don't know how Dar says Alicia Fox, you really got to watch it. It is hilarious. Then we had our main event. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins against Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. And it was a very entertaining match until the monster, Braun Strowman, came out and destroyed Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Of course, Jericho and Owens got the hell out of Dodge. But Braun Strowman last night, Monday Night Raw, was pretty much ended with Braun Strowman standing tall in the ring, screaming about Mick Foley and how he said he would take out everyone. Well, he just dropped the big dog and the architect in one fell swoop. So expect Braun Strowman's push to really start happening. I thought the Big Show might come out last night and try to stop Braun Strowman, but maybe they're going to keep Big Show away from Strowman. Anywho, I got to give Raw a B-. It was exciting, but it wasn't all that. I'm interested to see where SmackDown goes tonight because John Cena comes back next week and SmackDown's kind of been bumbling, but Raw gets a B-. And you know, here on Let's Talk Wrestling, folks, there's no gimmicks needed. It's just me, the camera, and you, the viewer. I don't have no fancy editing systems. I don't drop bombs all over the place. I don't cut scenes. I don't edit anything. It's just me and the camera and you, the viewer. So please like this video. Let me know what you thought about Monday Night Raw last night. And don't forget to subscribe to Let's Talk Wrestling and always tell a friend to tell 15 friends about Let's Talk Wrestling.